Betrayal has a sound. Sometimes it's a laugh across a dinner table. Sometimes it's a name whispered in the dark. For 10 years, he thought he had a loyal wife, a shared life, a future built on trust. But one careless comment over dinner shattered the illusion, and unleashed a silent, calculated revenge that left her with nothing. Tonight, you'll hear how one man turned heartbreak into the perfect strike, and why silence can be the sharpest weapon of all. Welcome to Breakup Cheater, where real stories of betrayal, heartbreak, and revenge come to life. Every tale is built on raw emotion, shocking twists, and unforgettable endings. If you've ever wondered how far someone will go when trust is broken, you're in the right place. Settle in, the story is about to begin. The shriek of metal against porcelain sliced through the hum of conversation. It was just the sound of my fork dragging across the edge of my plate, but in that moment even I felt how sharp it was, how it cut the air. Around me, laughter rippled through the dining room, bouncing off the walls, filling every corner. We were at her mother's house that evening. A late summer family gathering, one of those dinners where wine flowed freely and jokes landed heavier than they should. I sat quietly, nursing my drink, until her words came. She said it casually, almost lazily, as though it were an afterthought. I wish I had chosen my old flame instead. The table erupted with laughter. Her sisters chuckled, her friends leaned into each other. Even her mother threw her head back and cackled. They all took it as a joke, a little jab tossed into the night like another request for more wine. But I didn't laugh. My fork rested silently on my plate. I forced a smile onto my lips, but inside my chest tightened, my heart racing as though it already knew the truth her words carried. I'd been married to Claire for 10 years. 10 years of shared burdens, of carrying her dreams when they faltered, of standing by her when life pressed down hard. When her career stumbled, I worked longer hours to cover the bills. When her mother's health failed, I spent nights in hospital chairs so she wouldn't sit alone. When she doubted herself, I was her voice of assurance, telling her she was enough. I thought we were a team. I thought love meant building something together. But love is fragile. It only has value when both people invest. I had poured everything into us. She had been saving hers for someone else. The signs had been there, faint at first. Late-night messages. Her phone always face down on the counter. A sudden eagerness to go out with friends she hadn't mentioned in years. I told myself I was imagining things, that mistrust was poisoning me. But suspicion, once planted, grows roots. And then one night I heard it. She whispered another man's name in her sleep. Not mine. I lay there, staring at the ceiling until dawn, every second branding itself into me. That was the night I changed. I didn't confront her then. Confrontation is sloppy, full of shouting and denials. No, I chose silence. Silence is sharper. I watched. I observed. Her smile at her phone had a softness I hadn't seen in years. Her laughter when a message pinged sounded like music reserved for someone else. Followed the trail. His name was Mark Stanton, her ex-boyfriend, the man she dated before me. First it was messages, then emails. Then I found the folder, tucked away in her cloud storage, filled with pictures. Photos of them together. Hotel rooms. Evidence too damning to ignore. That night at dinner, when she made her so-called joke about wishing she'd chosen her old flame. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was a test. Probe. She wanted to see if I suspected. I didn't give her the satisfaction of anger. Anger leaves scars you can't control. I chose precision instead. I secured my finances first. Every paycheck quietly funneled into a private account she knew nothing about. The house. It was mine legally, and I made sure every document proved it. She believed in shared property. She never read the fine print. Then I collected screenshots, voice recordings, logs of every meeting. Every night she claimed she was out with friends but wasn't. I built a case so ironclad it would bury her in court. I also planted seeds. Her family respected me, trusted me. Her friends liked me. I never badmouthed her, never accused. I just gave them looks when she lied, subtle gestures when her stories didn't line up. Doubt spread slowly like smoke filling a room. And then came the perfect moment. That dinner table. That laughter. That single sentence. I wish I had chosen my old flame instead. I let a smile spread across my face. Calm, collected, unshakable. Then I spoke, my voice steady and clear. That's funny. He seems to think you should have married him too. I've read the messages. The room froze. Forks hung in the air. Glasses trembled in hands, suddenly unsteady. Claire's face drained of color. Her mother's jaw slackened. Her sister's laughter died instantly, replaced by disbelief. Every eye turned to her, not me. For once, I wasn't the one on trial. She tried to speak, but her voice cracked. What are you talking about? I leaned back in my chair, deliberate, calm. Check her phone, I said softly. Unless she's already deleted everything. No one moved, but they didn't need to. The damage was done. I stood, slid my chair in neatly, and walked away. She never said another word to me again. Not that night, not the next morning, not when the divorce papers arrived at her door. Her friends called me, apologizing on her behalf. Her mother begged me to reconsider. I didn't. The evidence went straight to my lawyer. She left with only her clothes and her shame. And Mark, the man she risked everything for, he didn't stay either. He abandoned her once she had nothing left to offer. She destroyed our marriage for him, and he left her to sift through the ashes alone. I sometimes think back to that night. The clinking of cutlery, the forced laughter, the way her hand trembled when I spoke. She thought she had power. She thought I would crumble. She underestimated me. She underestimated silence. True revenge isn't yelling or begging. It's letting someone's own actions stand naked in front of everyone they care about. It's walking away with nothing but calm certainty while they burn in the wreckage they created. When I left that house that night, I wasn't the man she betrayed anymore. I was the man who ended her charade. She wished she had chosen her ex. I wished she had kept her mouth shut. In the end, we both got what we deserved. She thought her joke would earn laughter. Instead, it exposed her secret. She lost her marriage, her family's trust, and even the man she risked everything for. He walked away, calm and unbroken, leaving her in ruins. In the end, revenge didn't come through anger or shouting. It came through quiet precision, patience, and the power of truth revealed at the right moment. Remember, silence speaks louder than rage, and sometimes the coldest goodbye is the most devastating revenge. Thank you for watching today's story on Breakup Cheater. If it left you thinking or gave you chills, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next twist. We bring you new stories of betrayal, justice, and revenge every week, because sometimes the truth is more gripping than fiction. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware. And remember, every secret has a consequence.